the live stream as much.
Yeah, I do. I always do. Look, right here. Bringing it up now. I'll even put it over here so you can see this big, giant version of it here. It's not that big, but furt. There, see?
No, I just mean I can't talk to anyone.
Well, but you'll be able to see it. I'm working on that. I'm going to get a thing set up so there's this screen here for
I just need a little laptop right here.
Oh, my gosh. I have the burps.
Oh, my gosh. The burps.
The burps. All right.
Mom, do you want a chat up?
I'm okay.
Does she want a what?
I'm all right.
Because you can just pull it up on your phone really easy.
No, I'm okay.
A shallot.
Chat.
Oh, chat. I thought you said shallot.
Chat.
Mom, you want a shat?
You want a chat, Mom?
All right. Let's go live. Well, we are live, but are you ready? Carter, shut that when you leave, will you? That's fine. You do what you got to do. Dual shot. There's Kim. Oh, look at that. J.K. Grammer. Tom Norm. Some people rolling into chat. Didn't tell anyone we were doing this, so this is all a little bit random.
Oh, my shoulder's killing me.
Anyone have any? You know what? I put it in the notes, actually. I'm going to ask about shoulder stretches.
Okay. I'd love that. I found a few, and so far, they haven't done it for me.
They haven't worked out. I understand.
Worked out my shoulder.
Chat, we're also going to have the live text line is going to be up. So if you guys have texts or thoughts during the show, we will answer them in real time. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Let's start the show. Here
My
we go.
lipstick looks weird.
What's wrong with your lipstick?
It's
Wait,
out of the middle.
Do it on the camera again. You look fine. What are you worried about? You look fine. All right, here we go. We are recording and we are streaming. And I am now hitting the thing in 3, 2, 1. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Skim. I'm Scott.
And I'm Kim.
And it is the Skim Show for today is February 16th, 2024. And the episode is 133. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you said before.
Wait. I think I have this screwed up. I think it's 133.
Okay.
But for some
it is
reason,
February 16th. I do know that.
For some
true.
But for some reason, our album art thing that I put up after says 134, and I don't know why. So
okay.
To figure that out. As you can see, we're live today. We decided to do a live one, and I don't know. Probably will from now on.
We're live people.
Maybe if we do it live, we'll be more consistent about the day we pick. You know what I mean?
It's not up to me.
It's not.
Just so you guys know.
Are you putting that all on me?
It's on Scott's schedule.
Oh, well, that's some dark business.
Yeah.
Hey, we're here. Let's get to it. Let's get used to it. Someone in the chat says they're used to hearing us at 2x speed. So if you have the right player, like podcast
Should
player,
I talk faster?
You can crank it up and go really fast. It doesn't change your pitch. It just changes the speed at which you talk. And I don't know how people do it. It would annoy me to no end.
Have you tried it, though?
I have. I don't like it.
It just makes you crazy.
I'm sure I could get used to it if I did it long enough. I could just fiddle. But
I think people are trying to use their time wisely when they do that.
What do you explain? What do you mean wisely?
Because it goes faster.
Oh, I see what you mean.
You're using less of your time to listen to the show to get everything in.
Right. And that way they can fit more shows in.
Right.
So if I do a 3-hour core and they do it at double speed, they only spend an hour and a half on that show.
It's true.
This show will only be 15 minutes for somebody.
That'll be weird.
Yeah, that is weird. Anyway, we're back, and we're happy to be here. We hope you guys are well. Ramona has joined the chat. Brand new baby in our lives.
Ramona B. Johnson.
Yep. B spelled how? B-E-E?
B-E-E. Mm-hmm.
Like the bug.
Yes.
Like the crucial...
That's how B spells her name also.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought it was just like a letter B. It's short for Brinley, right?
Yes.
Oh, and since we're live, I can show up a photo. You guys want to see? This is her with her blanket. That was, let's see, can I put that up here?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think I can. Let me pull that up. Whoops. It's kind of cropped funny. Anyway, that's her and her little blanket that community folks made, particularly Bobby Ann and Barry Folks made it and sent that in. That was really, really nice of them.
Yes, it was so pretty.
And look at it. It's all warm.
And look at her just like chilling next to it.
Yeah. She's kind of smiling almost in this shot, which is pretty
At
great.
least sticking out her tongue.
Anyway, Nick, the town crier, is officially a father of one.
Officially has his own crier.
Yep, got his own little offspring crier there. One day we'll recreate the town crier business
There you go. Oh, that would be really fun.
with little Ramona, who I'm going to call Mona.
Mona.
Even if I'm not allowed to, I'm going to. That's my prerogative.
You call her Roma.
Roma's cute.
tomato.
Roma's cute. Rami is cute. Mm-hmm. That's all I got.
Mona's adorable.
Mona. You sound like Tony Dance on Who's the Boss? Wait, was it Who's the Boss?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
It's been a long time.
Anyway, we're excited and happy to have her in the family. And,
She's adorable.
yeah,
So fun.
They're actually coming over here today. So back when we had kids as babies, you were in the hospital for like 2 to 3 days.
Yeah.
When my mom had babies, they were in the hospital up to 10 days.
Yeah.
Now
it's a couple. Still.
is that them
I mean,
getting here with the dogs?
I don't know. I think it's just
Carter's
Carter.
upstairs. We're
Yeah.
okay. Anyway, now it's like she had the baby a day and a half ago, and she's coming home like now.
Yes, they're
So-
leaving the hospital this morning. So that's
Yep.
still. I mean, she was born late in the evening on Tuesday. and
Now
it's
they just
Thursday.
get you in and get you out, man. They're just like, get out of here. This is a hospital. We need the beds. Like, honestly, what's the hurry? I guess it's cost. It's money.
Yeah, it's insurance, things like that.
Listen to the dogs lose their minds. We may have a baby here.
Maybe, I don't know.
That
It's
seems
okay.
early because has the hospital ever let anyone out on time?
Yeah, they were supposed to be out like almost 2 hours ago, though. So it's fine.
9 of 12 says she got booted out the next day with hers.
Wow.
Damn, that's
Hopefully you recovered well enough to leave. I mean, that's the scary part is whether or not you're really ready.
yeah.
And I think that's why they check you and make sure everything's good, and they have a lot of conversations about the baby and you and how your mental health is and things like that.
Yeah.
But I still don't think it's prudent to leave the day after. That's a little scary.
Yeah. And when you say, so what do they do now? Do they have stuff like some women are prone to postpartum hoo-ha? So,
Yeah, there was someone that called. I was there when someone from the hospital called B yesterday,
Yeah.
just to sit and have a conversation with her about, if you feel this way, this is what you need to do, and this is who you need to talk to, and you need to make sure that you're paying attention to your mental health. So it's good.
Yeah, that's good.
If you feel down, or if you feel, there's a lot of words they use that weren't, if you feel depressed, because
Right.
some people don't know what that feels like.
Never been depressed,
But
so
it's-
how would you know how it
it's-
feels? Yeah.
Right. So it's if you feel down, or you feel, super sad, or you feel like you might harm yourself or your baby. Like, there was a lot of questions there. It's good they ask.
Okay. So when did they ask you that stuff when we were in there?
I don't think so.
For our
I mean,
babies?
that was almost
it's not that
24
long
years
ago.
ago.
1990
24 years ago?
Okay. Well, the first one was,
Almost 30 years ago.
yeah. So when Taylor was born in 94, and I don't remember any of those questions. I
But
just
like you
remember a
said,
lot of nipple things.
25 years before that, people were staying in the hospital for 10 days.
And 25 years before that, they were in there for 6 months. And before that, everyone had their own hospital.
Everyone had them at home.
Do you, what was I going to say? I was going to say, oh yeah. So back then it just felt like all nipple questions. Is the baby latching on? Do you know how to use the
Were
nipple?
you only there when the lactation specialist was in the room?
Kind of, sort of. I remember they gave you a really good mug. You remember those mugs?
Oh my gosh, you're so funny.
Well, the stuff you remember,
They do,
you know.
with their hospital number on it. So if you have any questions,
Yep. And
you've got it with you all the time.
I stole a bunch of plastic gloves. Remember that? And I told Nick to steal a few this time because that's the dad's job is to get some of them plastic gloves. I mean, you're going to pay through your butt anyway for freaking insurance and everything. You may as well get some gloves out of the deal, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Now, I don't know if you guys can tell this, but I think Kim looks like kind of pooped today. I mean, you look nice, but you look tired. And the reason I think that is because you
I love you're
internalize
like, you look tired.
all this family stuff. You internalize all of it.
I do. I take it all on, and it's killing my back right now.
It's not good for you.
It's killing between my shoulder blades are just like on fire all the time.
Yeah, and does anyone? I have a thought or a question, and I wrote it in the notes. Anyone got any like surefire, awesome? I don't care if you think it's wackadoo, just cool stretches you can do
For
with your
upper
shoulders,
back. I'm
upper
like,
back shoulder zone. Because Kim has had really since
September.
has it been that long? No.
Yeah, since I got back from the trip right before Angel passed away. And
Oh yeah, that's
it's
true.
Just like a lot.
All this
It's
stuff,
a lot.
all these cancers and the whatnots. It's all starting to add up. And let me tell you a little something so that you don't have to say
Let me
it.
tell you a little something.
Your parents are wonderful human beings. All right, they're good, caring people. They're nice people.
They really are.
But your mom sometimes is a little stubborn to the point of detriment. And what I mean by that is she's got a surgery coming up, and so does your dad. And they're so not willing to ask for help that they were going to try to do all this on their own and drive all over town and get surgeries done while they're dealing with post-surgery issues and all that. Well, I guess what I'm saying is don't be stubborn, and it's okay to get help here
It's
and there.
okay to take help.
Okay? It's okay to do that. That's what we've learned. All right. Let's get to some of the other stuff going on.
That's what we found.
Kim and I, for the first time in our entire marriage, I think, unless I
What?
could be wrong about this, but the first time in our entire marriage, we watched the Super Bowl by ourselves. That was weird, right?
It was nice though. I made some wings
I liked it.
and we chilled, and it was kind of a weekend after Van's birthday party, and we knew Nick and B were any day now, and like everything was going on, so we were like, okay, we're gonna take the afternoon and just chill. We went for a walk
We did.
before, which was really nice, and then kind of got to just chill and watch the game.
And we enjoyed the game. It was a really good game.
Yeah, it was a really good game.
Don't care about the commercials, so we just talked a lot. And
There were a couple of funny ones. It used to be like 90% really funny commercials. Now it's like 10%.
they're all out of ideas,
or,
and it costs too much money. They can't do anything
Exactly.
crazy. Yeah. But yeah, that was just a weird thing because I don't think in our whole marriage there was always some sort of Super Bowl get together somewhere.
Yeah, or we weren't.
We just didn't.
And we're like, oh wait, today's the Super Bowl. We just didn't
Or
watch it.
we would host something usually.
Yeah,
But
we've
we're
had
just
all
like-
the kids over and stuff, but it was just a lot going on this last week.
But I have to admit, I kind of liked just I don't know. I'd do that again.
Okay,
I don't have a problem with just me and you. We get along all right.
we get along just fine.
People wonder why I turned this way. It's because you're over there.
Okay.
It's changed. You used to be over there. But now you're
Yes, that's true.
over there.
I'm
I
just
guess they
looking
didn't-
right at you, which kind of puts me looking right into the camera.
We used to do these live when we started, and now it's all changed around. So I guess they hadn't seen me turning, but before you were over there. Now, if I do that occasionally, I do it with the Carter thing too. Just know that it's because she's there, and if we're both on
I am
camera,
to Scott's
it actually
left.
works. So on the dual screen,
Yeah.
here, I'll
Oh,
show
it looks like you're pointing at me.
you. See, I go like this. See, on that.
That's great.
Anyway,
That's funny.
real stupid. What else is going on? Yeah. So on the back stretches, there's a few people talking in there. If you have a thought or you want to send it via text, you can do that, and we'll check those out in real time on the show here. 801-471-0462. I just got one from J.K. Grammer. Would you like me to read it?
Sure, do it.
Me and Sarah can't wait to meet you and Kim and everyone in Vegas. We'll be Mr. and Mrs. J.K. Grammer in 1 month. March 16th, their big wedding day.
Their wedding date. I keep watching their stuff where they go to visit the venues and things like that. It looks super fun.
Yeah, you guys seem to be having a ball getting ready for this thing.
That's great.
He says, do you guys have any advice for a long and happy marriage?
Scott makes me laugh every day.
Super Bowls by yourselves.
Super Bowls by yourself. Just kidding. That's something I've told people for years. Like, you've made me laugh at least once.
Every day,
Every
once,
day.
at least. Now,
Some
usually
days are
more.
harder than others, and it's like sometimes he's like, "Oh, it's 11:30," and he'll think of something or say something, and I laugh, and you're like, "Okay, just at the end of the wire there,
Yeah.
just on the wire."
Sometimes we've gotten close, and I've always worried, like, what happens the day I can't make you laugh? What do we do then?
What do we do then?
The only exceptions we've had is there have been a couple of times when you've been like out of town or at your sister's or something in Mississippi,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
we just
yeah.
didn't talk that day.
Yeah.
But that's different.
Oh, that's
If we have had a conversation, if we are communicating in some way, if I don't make you laugh every day, then the marriage is over. We're out. Right?
That's not for everyone.
Zoe says
Not everyone's a comedian.
Zoe says Scott has us laughing every day. Oh, is that true, Zoe? I don't
that's
know.
awesome.
I don't know if that's true or not. I feel like there are days where I struggle to be funny. Anyway, congratulations to the both of you. That is an amazing achievement in marital status.
Well, thank you.
I'm excited to meet these guys. That'll be great.
That'll be so fun.
Yeah. And I don't, as far as any other advice, I don't know. Just be honest with each other. Don't sweat the stupid stuff. Stay out of debt.
I always laugh when
People
people
fight
are
over
like,
money.
don't go to bed angry. And I'm like, sometimes you need to go to bed angry.
Yeah. Because then you can have the forgiveness hoo-ha. You know what I mean?
We're calling it hoo-ha.
I probably shouldn't call it hoo-ha. Anyway, but yeah, for real, like don't sweat the small stuff, and on the big stuff, just be aligned with each other, and everything in between will take care of itself. And
You guys have a good start so far. You look like you're having a lot of fun together.
yeah, you guys seem like perfect for each other ever since you met. So we're happy for you. Let's check another one. We got another one just came in. This is from, let's see, 2 tennis balls in a sock, stretching neck between shoulder blades. Oh, 2 tennis balls in a sock. I first thought this was a weird sex move or something. I didn't know what this was. You know, I mean, you don't know. I don't want to assume anything.
Okay.
But you take 2 tennis balls. They sent a photo as well. Let me see if I
Okay,
can
that's
pull
what
it
I
up.
need to see. Because I'm like, is it like this way where you go across?
Okay,
or
see
like...
that? Do you see that?
Yep.
Okay, so it looks like, here, Chad, I'll show you as well. This is what they sent. So it looks like, let me shrink this up so we can see
Who
it.
sent that?
This doesn't say
Oh.
who this is. It's anonymous. It's just a phone number. But anyway, they
looks
put
like
2 together like that.
I was going to say that looks like Leslie's hand.
Oh, yeah, it kind of does. Weird, right? It's a little Leslie-ish hand. Anyway, it says, where is it? 2 tennis balls in a sock, stretching neck and between shoulder blades. And then they added to that, this is September. Oh, it's September.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
hello.
that just came in. Okay, well, that's cool. We
need
could
to
try that.
Yeah.
Any?
I need to try anything.
Does a sock?
I'm like-
Is the sock important? What kind of sock it is? Could you just put like a?
Well, it just keeps them together. That's why.
That's the only. Okay, so nothing special there. And we just got one from Nick in Western What's MA? Massachusetts or Maryland?
Massachusetts, I think.
MR is Maryland. Or no, wait, MY. Yeah, well, whatever.
I don't know. I'm the worst.
Here it is. It says, "Hey Scott and Kim, had a dream just before Christmas that my wife and young kids booked an Airbnb in Utah, specifically the one and only Kim and Scott Johnson. So they were in an
Very
Airbnb
cool.
with us.
Okay.
In typical fashion, our kids cried and screamed all night, and in typical fashion, Kim kicked us out in the snow. Love the show, though, Nick from Western.
In typical
Mass.
fashion. What are you talking about?
He's kidding, of course. You would never do that. But I feel like we got another message like that. Maybe it's the same person, and he's doubling up here.
People are having dreams about staying at our house.
Oh, it is. Okay, I'll read this again because he also sent this before. So this
Okay.
is twice we've gotten this. He just wanted to make sure he got it on the air today. He says, wanted to know if you heard my voicemail just before Christmas, blah, 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 dream with Scott and Kim. In a nutshell, my wife and I, along with a fictional baby, booked a night at Scott and Kim's Airbnb, a.k.a. their house. The baby screamed all night, and against all previous knowledge of Kim's demeanor, she kicked us out into the harsh, cold Utah night. Dreams, right? Love the show.
I sound so mean.
You would
there.
never do that.
I would never do that.
She would never kick you out. In fact, she would do whatever the opposite of that is. You could be a total turd, and she would make you more at home. You could stand up and
like
pee
you're
on
having a bad
everything and
night. Would
go,
you like
well,
some
now it's okay.
breakfast?"
Lay on the couch. I'll bring you another meal. And that's how that stuff goes, man.
Oh my
thank you
gosh,
for
my
that.
shoulder.
Are you dying, hon?
dying.
I don't want you to die. I want you to live. Can you live?
I'm trying. It's like
I don't like that your back hurts so bad. It's usually me with the stupid back crap.
It's just on fire. right between my shoulder blades.
So people at home, I know not everyone's live here. So anyone at home who has great advice about back stretch, shoulder business. You went to a deep tissue massage that
I did do that.
Sort
Just
of worked
about
for
killed
like a
me.
day and it hurt real bad. So I didn't really
It
do
started
anything.
to help, but it just kind of keeps getting worse and worse. And and it's just stress. I know. I have lots of things on my plate right now.
And that cost like 3 video games or something to go get that done.
It so did not. It was like one
Well, $70.
video game.
Well, that's only brand new AAA stuff now.
Well,
I get
we're getting real particular there.
I get 2 mid-range games for that, and about 5 indies for that.
Worth it.
I'm just saying. Was it worth it?
Yes.
Because it didn't seem like it worked.
It did for a while.
You should demand your money back.
Oh my gosh. You don't even understand how massages work, do you?
No.
Okay.
I know there's some happy ending deal, and there's some kind of, what else do? They just rub you, They get your butt cheeks going. I don't know what they do. I've only had one serious massage once from a lady who had a cane. Do you remember that lady? Mm-hmm. And she was, I think she came to the house even. Mm-hmm. And she gets up on the table and like gets on you.
Yeah.
Like a monkey up there. And just like doing stuff. It's really weird. Anyway.
But it worked.
Send us in your ideas. We'd love to hear them. 801-471-0462. We got one more here from JK who says, best advice for back relief is a massage from your spouse. Your back feels better and maybe you'll get some sexy time out of it.
Scott, you in for that?
Can confirm. What's this you have?
It's a duck.
Look, everyone, a little tiny duck. Kim. So this is from Steve. Steve left this. He has this thing where he leaves a little duck everywhere. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to give anything away, but keep your eyes open in Vegas for something. Okay, that's all. I didn't give it away.
You don't know how to keep any secrets at all.
I didn't give it away. All right, now we do ghost time. Just kidding. I'm not doing that. Have that.
Ghost stories with Scott.
That's right. Let's get to
That's actually a really good idea.
a couple of things.
That's what
here.
they want to hear.
Oh, we got another one here. It says, so I had upper back pain and my chiropractor told me to stretch my chest and clavicle muscles, and that totally worked. Yours in podcasting, Tom Norm.
Okay.
Like this?
Yeah.
Let me try it.
Actually, whenever I got the massage, she put my arm behind my back like that.
Yeah,
and hooked
like you
her
were
arm
arrested.
through it and like pulled this way. It really worked well.
Oh, look how close I am to the camera. Ugh. All right.
They can see your nose hairs.
Ain't nobody asked for that. This is an email we got. Would you like to hear it?
Absolutely.
This came to skimshow@gmail.com, and it says the following. Hi, Scott and Kim. I am writing to you both today looking for some advice. 2 years ago, this is from Jessica, by the way. 2 years ago, I suddenly lost my dad to a massive heart attack. He and my mom had been married for 40 plus years. Needless to say, my mom and I were devastated by the grieving process, and it has been hard. 10 months after my dad passed, my mom asked me if I was okay with her dating again. I feel like I went through some
10 months.
thing here.
Mm-hmm. You did.
I told her that I love her and I want her to be happy, but if she was looking for my blessing, I wasn't in an emotionally ready place to give it to her. She dropped the subject and didn't bring it up again until 3 months later when I found out she had been dating a guy for 6 months and she had been with him to this day. Now, while this man is good to my mom, I'm finding it hard to like him. So I guess my question is this, Scott, when your mom started her relationship with John, how did you handle that? Do you have any advice? Thanks to you both. Love the show, Jessica.
It's really hard to have a parent who is an adult
Yeah.
and can do whatever they want
Yeah.
and start dating someone. But I think it's hard when they asked and you said no because they were already dating, obviously.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's almost a forgiveness, not permission that
Little
maybe
bit.
they should have asked, the parents should have asked for. But it's at the same time, they're an adult. They should be able to do whatever
Yeah. It's their
they
lives.
are comfortable with.
And I was like that with mom. I wanted my mom to be happy. And if
Yeah.
that made her happy, then I'm not going to deny her that.
But I understand
It's hard,
feeling like, do I trust someone else to
Right.
date
No,
my mother? You know, that would be
Here's
hard.
the thing I think you need to remember, and this is something I have to remind myself all the time. Just because it worked in my mom's favor to do that doesn't mean I have to really like him. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Or I don't have to I mean, I like him just fine. I don't have to somehow search deeply to find another father-son relationship out of it.
No.
That's
'Cause
not my
that's not what
responsibility.
you're looking for.
No.
You have your own life and she has hers.
And even if she expects that from me, I don't need to do that. That is not part of the deal. So, hey, it'd be awesome if suddenly it was like, whoa, we have so much in common. I'm so glad that this happened. And that can happen. I'm sure that happens to people all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure the new person is just amazing for the fit or whatever with everybody else. But most of the time, they're going to feel like an encroacher just for the fact that they can't replace your real parent.
And they're not them.
Yeah, and it's okay, right? It's fine.
I think it's okay. I think it's important to accept what your mom's, going through, but also what she's decided. It's her decision.
Yeah.
I know that's hard for a lot of kids to deal with, but as an adult, I think it's a little easier because you want the same for yourself.
Yeah.
You don't want someone else telling you what to do.
Yeah, I agree. And also I would never want to tell her she can't do a thing. But I can tell you right now, if you died tomorrow, I can't. It's not happening. I'm alone forever. For real. I can't do it.
All right.
I can't do it. I don't know about you.
I don't know about me either. I feel like I would want to just travel and, hang out with people.
How about you and what's her name?
Me and who?
Lauren. You guys could just travel.
Oh, we just go.
Or your sister or something. You don't have to get married again.
That's true.
You're not allowed to get married again.
Okay.
I mean, you should do whatever you want to do, but I'm just going to be a mess. So if it happens to me, if I don't go first, and I probably will go first for the record, but if I don't, there's a couch, there's reruns of Seinfeld, there's food. Yeah, I'm going to be a miserable pile if that ever happens. And I cannot even imagine getting married to somebody else. Can't even think about that. That seems crazy to me. I'll just have weird sex on the weekends.
Someone needs to take care of you.
That's true.
And your kids
My
have
kids
their
will
own
do
lives.
It. Yeah, but Tay and Carter, they'll help me. Carter, you over there?
No, she's upstairs.
Okay. They'll bring me pizzas and stuff. Here's one. This is a voicemail. You want to hear this?
Yes.
All right. This is about king cakes.
This is Mike Pachalik. I just wanted to call and say I love your show. And also, there's a little surprise coming to your P.O. box on this Thursday. It might show up Friday, but Thursday. Since it is Mardi Gras, and we have an office in Louisiana as well, you are getting a king cake. I sent it to you guys in 22, but there was no way of saying who it was from at that time. So enjoy it. Him? Scott, stay away from the shug. I'll talk to you later. Thanks.
Yeah, I'll keep
I like that little at the end. Stay away from the shug.
Stay off the shug, man. So hold on a second. Did we get that? Or do we not know if it got here yet?
Last year we did, but I didn't know it was from him. And
but what about the one coming? Yeah,
I'm looking now because I've probably got a message in my thing. Anyway.
This little old lady's supposed to call us and say your shit showed up.
She just emails me and says, you have something in your P.O. box.
Oh, it's just an email?
Yeah.
I thought they texted you or something.
No, but I know the lady, Linda. She's awesome.
She's nice. She's like 102.
She is not.
Yeah. Something like that. Opens all her mail, looks at it first, repackages it.
All right, anyway.
Just slapdashed it back together with some scotch tape and
Scott
spit.
Johnson.
Okay, I made it up. She is actually very nice. She sometimes calls us late, though.
She emails me the day we get stuff. So I'm sure I'll get one today.
Okay, all right.
I'll call over there. I'm excited, though.
I am too.
Love king cake.
How can a king cake live in the mail, though?
Dude, thanks, Mike. It happens all the time. People ship king cakes everywhere.
You really? Mm-hmm. There's a big king cake shipping consortium
in New Orleans, and oh yeah.
This is news to me.
A lot of king cakes have been made in the last week.
Here's one about it's kind of going after me here, so I'll play it.
It's going after you?
Yeah,
okay.
You'll hear it.
Let's see.
Hey, this is Keg Tapper calling for the SKIM show. I just finished listening to episode 132, and it's just my opinion as a 57-year-old dude, but Kim doesn't sound old at all in any of her discussions, comments, or opinions. But Scott, you've been sounding like Old Man Johnson for at least the last 6 years, maybe longer. Love the show, though.
Hey, man. I don't know. I don't think I sound like...
It's because I'm not old.
I got to start being... I got to say things like, "You're looking sus with your Riz."
Oh my gosh! Stop talking.
What's some of the new speak? I'm dripping. There's a real drip about my style, or I don't know what it is. It's a bunch of shit.
I can't take that seriously at all. I don't think they will either.
No, but thanks a lot. Wait, who was that? Keg Tapper again? Was that who it was?
Hey, this is Keg Tapper.
Yeah, Keg Tapper. I know who you are. I know where you live. I'm not that. Boy, do I really sound that old? Here's the thing. You know what? I haven't told you this yet.
Okay.
Here's a secret my wife doesn't know.
Tell me a secret.
Starting on last Monday, I've already talked about this on another show, so pardon me if you've heard this twice, but starting Monday, I committed to myself that I was not going to read any public social media main feeds, meaning like the public feed that's algorithmic.
Okay.
Like, when you go to Instagram, what they feed you is just what they think you're going to want. I don't do that. This is on Twitter, everything, TikTok, whatever. Not doing any of that, and not even doing the feed where it's people I follow.
Okay.
I will only go there to post things and to reply to those who are applying to me directly.
Okay.
And to read DMs. And then I'm mostly going to be in Discord. That was my goal. No news, no using social media for news information or any of that. Just going to avoid it. Because I'll admit, I used to be, here's how my typical morning would be. I get up, grab my phone,
First thing.
go to the bathroom, go somewhere else, go whatever, and sit and read a bunch of front page Twitter crap or whatever.
I can attest to this.
Yeah,
Yes.
This is all
I
happening.
can hear it.
You can hear
from
me in there.
my bedroom.
And I don't think it was helping me. I think it was actually really detrimental to my mental health.
It's never going to help you.
And so starting Monday, I committed I was not going to do it.
Okay.
And I have held true. Today's Friday. I have yet to look. In fact, like last night on Core, the only time I've seen my public page on, in this case, Twitter.
Are people going to be offended by that, though? They're like, seriously, I post stuff on there all the time, and Scott's not even looking.
I don't care.
Okay.
I mean,
all right.
Send me an reply, and I'll talk to you.
There you go.
I'm there now for what I was always there in the first place, which is interaction. That's what I want.
Okay.
Instead, Twitter wants to feed me stuff that outrages and keeps people hooked, but in a doom scrolly way, and I don't want to do that anymore. Yeah. I'm done being yanked around by my bottom lip that way. That's a weird way of saying that, but whatever.
Yes, it is.
So anyway, what I'm saying is I did this and I have stuck to it, and I can tell you that I am in the way betterest mood.
That's good.
That's
great.
Not even English, but I feel it.
Way betterest mood.
Yeah. Have you noticed that I've been in a better mood?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. It's not just me. And I'm going to stick to it from here on out.
I think that's a really good idea.
Now, it doesn't
You'll get more books read. You'll get more actual conversations with people.
I'm reading more, reading what I want to read more. I'm interacting more, which is funny because the focus is now open the app, look in the replies, and go, oh, this guy liked this drawing. He has a question. I'm going to answer it. This guy says congratulations on the baby. I can answer. I can talk to him
straight to him.
This is why we started it in the first place. This is what social media was supposed to be. Instead, they realized the only way to really make money and be perpetually making money is to hook people on the teat of negativity.
Yeah, that's true.
And I don't want to be on that teat.
Negativity and what they're going to sell you is even sometimes that same realm of negative. You don't have this, so you need this.
That's right. So I have slapped that big, sweaty, moly, growths on it, hair on it, teat out of my mouth.
Oh, no.
And it's not there anymore.
Kind of gross.
It is pretty gross. All right.
I did get on Discord finally this week and say I'm going to start sharing some things.
Are you going to do that?
I haven't posted my recipe yet. I need to do that. I did show my new. I can't see here. Scroll that over so I can see what I look like.
Okay, hold on. Let me pull up.
I do have a new thing I was showing people, and it's my.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh, hold on.
Hold it that way. There you go.
There we go.
Kim has a tattoo. For those at home who can't see this, Kim has a tattoo that are all the ingredients of her jambalaya recipe.
Yeah, kind of fun.
It doesn't have numbers like you don't know how much onion.
No,
you put in there,
but it's kind of fun. It's a different one that I hadn't seen before, and I realized no one else will have one like mine.
Yeah, try to decode that.
Try
everybody.
to stretch my back now.
Screen cap that and decode those symbols because obviously it's scary stuff going on there.
It's pretty fun.
Anyway, nice job on that. We just got a message from Tweep. It says, back advice, make sure to stretch really well before and after bed. Love all you do. Don't get arrested, says Tweep.
I'll do my best.
To get arrested or stretch?
To not get arrested.
Or not get arrested.
To get arrested. I'll do my best.
Yeah, you probably should do your best to do your duty. let's see. Oh, here's one
You
from
need to
Claire.
do more in the morning.
You want to hear one from the Irish freak show in our community?
All right.
Claire says
Love Claire.
her phone died, so she couldn't send this directly, so James is doing this for her, but said in the chat this, quote, place an arm on the side of a door opening like an L shape. You got that part? Place the other arm back and lean forward into the door opening. I'll
I've
forward
met
this to
Claire.
you.
Claire does not sound like this.
I know, she's
So,
she's a potato. Here, I'm sending this to you so you have it.
okay, great.
So there
Awesome.
you go. It's off and on its way. Thank you, James. Thank you, Claire. One more. Oh, that's also from Claire. Changed my work phone just to say I can't wait to see you and Kim in Vegas, says Claire Gack.
Yay!
See, that's an international call.
I'm very excited.
By the way, this will take international calls. I just can't internationally reply to you. But I can take your texts. They come here just fine. So keep those coming, will you? Can you? Will you? Should you?
Absolutely.
That is it for that. Let's see what else we got here. We got one more thing from Nick. Oh no, that was him. We already read his. His was about the dream, and we can't help you with that. All right.
I can promise you I won't kick you out in the cold Utah evening
Very
with a
kind
baby.
Of you. It's very kind of you indeed. Okay, let's do one of these.
Uh-oh. Almost washed your food down.
All right, let's do some food talk. You made something this week that I loved, and I can't remember what it was. Do you remember me going, ooh, we have to talk about this on the show?
Was it the cauliflower soup? Was it the jambalaya?
We've talked about those before. The jambalaya is insane this batch because it's mostly vegetables. Well, it's
It is
entirely
100
vegetables,
it's
but
a
it's
vegetarian
lots
batch.
more in it, and they're
Yeah.
crunchy and so good. Oh my
I did make you those carrots today. I don't know if we've talked about my balsamic carrots.
Kim makes in killer balsamic carrots.
They're just
KBC,
carrots
we
and
call
then
it.
KBC.
Yep.
with a little bit of butter, salt, and balsamic glaze.
And then what
And
else?
they're so good.
Why does my camera keep moving? What else?
I think it's you.
There was something else, though. It wasn't the curry. We talked about that last time. Shoot.
Was it the salmon?
No. You made something during your stress cooking. Kim cooks when she's stressed. She
I
stress
do.
cooks. So she does.
So yeah, the day the baby was born, I made a batch of cauliflower soup, a batch of jambalaya, some salmon, and mashed potatoes and salad for dinner. Like I just
She basically
was cooking.
cooked everything in the fridge.
It's what I do.
She stress cooks. I stress eat. So it works out well.
It's perfect.
But no, whatever it was so good and it was so
I'm like,
amazing.
what did I make?
And it was soupy, but it wasn't one of these soups you're talking about. And it was days ago. And like Alicia was here and she had it. It was one of those dinners.
Okay.
And I can't remember it.
I don't remember which soup I made.
This is a great podcast. We really nailed
Soup's
media.
good this time of year. That's all I know.
Yeah.
And so I do. The thing is I will get started with things that I have in the fridge sometimes and then just kind of go with it.
Yeah. And you just wing it. And you're like, how's this taste? And I'm like, that tastes great. And then we eat it. And then we're happy.
Okay.
But I don't remember at all. Like can you guys imagine? Let's say Kim does leave me or disappears or somehow is no longer with us. All right. Can you imagine me now? Then what am I going to eat? What am I going to do?
I don't know.
I can't.
It'll
It's
be
not that
toast and
I'll be depressed, so it'll be gross toast, right? I'll be making toast with like, I don't know.
sardines.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Oh my gosh.
The kids are going to have to save me. I hope they remember
I
all
don't
we've
plan to
done for them.
disappear.
No, you're
anytime
you're
soon.
here, and we told everybody already. You got with all these diagnoses in your family and
Oh
stuff.
my gosh,
Kim
I got
got all her
everything
tests, and
taken
they're
care
all
of.
in the clear. Everything's good.
Made me feel a lot better. My back's still
Kimchi
killing me.
toast. Now they're talking kimchi toast.
I
9
do
of
have
12.
everything to make kimchi. I need to make some kimchi. I need to get a kimchi fridge in the garage so that my whole refrigerator doesn't smell like pickled things when I make them.
We can't have that. Claire just said that I need to peel your arm skin off, so I have that recipe
Ew.
after you're gone. No, we could take it, taxidermy it, put it on the wall.
Taxidermy it.
Wasn't that what it is when you take skin and make it
Just gonna
last?
stretch it like a piece of leather.
Preserve it
Yikes.
like fruit leather. Anyway, we'll try to remember what that amazing
Ew.
thing is you made because I can't stop thinking about it.
You
being
can't stop
good,
thinking
I can't
about
think
it,
of
but
the
you don't
name
know
of
what it was?
Nope.
I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know
what
what it was.
did I make?
It was really good, but I don't remember. Oh, it's going to really
made-
piss me off.
I'm like,
You know what's going to happen is I'm going to remember after the show.
it'll be
and
like
then-
2 a.m. and you'll just sit up and go, gazpacho.
You didn't make... Although your jambalaya is good cold, by the way.
It is like a salsa.
Like a salsa or even just with a spoon in a bowl. Tastes like
It's
just
true.
heaven either way you eat it. I wish you guys could have some of this. It's so good. Nothing with rice, Claire. I've been avoiding rice. It wasn't rice based.
It wasn't a
I'm not.
rice
I don't
soup.
even eat her jambalaya with rice. I eat just jambalaya like soup. Most people eat it with rice, but I can't think of what it is. Kim does not have a gazpacho recipe, or do you? They
Was
want
it a bean thing I made? Because I do like making
beans.
cannellini bean soups and stuff like that.
I don't remember.
What? Yikes.
Was it a pea thing? like split pea or
you do like split pea soup. I don't know. I haven't made that in a little while.
maybe we talked about that.
That's probably what it is.
Well, I didn't eat it, so why am I thinking of that?
Because you're that excited about it.
Damn it, dude. This is going to bug me to no end.
You had it. You were like, ugh,
I know.
something.
It's really stupid. All right.
That's
well,
all right.
That's it for today's show. Thank you all for listening. If you like what we do here and you'd like to toss a buck or two our way, we do kind of consider this part of the Frog Pants Patreon, which is kind of like the big overall, like all the extras kind of thing. And doing that over there is really easy. Go to patreon.com/frogpants and that's linked, and all other cool things about the show are linked at frogpants.com/skim. And I think the good news is, well, we're going to keep streaming this live.
Awesome.
Okay. We stopped for a long time, but now we're bringing it back.
Here
baby.
we go.
Occasionally there'll be an episode when we're on the road or something where we can't do it that way, but we'll mostly do it live. We're doing it live. Oh, and I have 15 minutes until Play Retro, so this is perfect.
All right.
Thank you all for listening. We'll see you next time. Kim, anything else you want to say before we go?
Don't get arrested.
Don't get arrested. We'll see you next time.
Ready for breakfast, here's the table. Father, Mother, Bill, and Mabel.
Get more at frogpants.com.
Always got to play her little clip there. Well done. Thanks, babe.
Done.
That was great.
Are we off?
No, but how's your back?
We're not off camera.
No. Well, you're off camera. You're on mic, though.
I'm going to stretch my back. I'm
Stretch
going to go
it.
try that stretch from Claire.
All right. Claire, we're going to try
I need
your...
to go grab a couple tennis balls out of the garage and make a sock.
All right. You go grab a couple of balls, and you and I'll talk later.
All right.
Bye. Love you. Have fun. There she goes. All right. Play Retro coming up in about 15. I got to go get ready for that and post this real quick. So I hope you guys have fun. Thanks for hanging out with us this afternoon. Stream will be up shortly with that show, and I look forward to seeing at least some of those faces then there. Okay? Thank you, chat room. You guys are great. We'll see you a little bit later. Be good. Bye now.
Bye.